Hello and welcome back to Train Sim TV. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the JNA-T Ealnos Enhancement Pack from Chief Jack. It's a collaboration, although we haven't really done anything to OTS, it is actually under our name as well, because Jack does do stuff with us. But it is actually all Jack's handiwork, this one, so I'm not going to take any credit. All I did was actually test it for him quickly before he released it, and did the Facebook post. So we're going to take a look at one of the scenarios coming with the pack, go through the manual and all that jazz, and we'll cover what comes in this update. All you need is the 3D Zug pack, which can be purchased from the JT website or 3D Zug's website themselves. I will put the JT link in there though. Right, let's just adjust my microphone. Apologies if it's made any noise. Right, so lights already on. Let's get the reverser in and cancel that. Get the brakes off, and I think we should be good to go. We are indeed, right. So what this pack does is basically properly spruces up this wagon pack. When it first came out, it was not fantastic at all. The textures were pretty woeful. It was missing a lot. A lot of details were missing as well, and it could have been just so much more than what it really was. I don't know if that's because the devs are German and tapping into the UK market was a thing. I don't know, to be honest. I don't really know the full reasons why it was so poor. It's a shame really, because it was a wagon that was really looked forward to for the modern scene. But anyway, Jack spruced it up and he saved the day. And yeah, he's done a cracking job. So we've got on this rake the blue and VTG mixed in with the Caparg. I think it's pronounced Caparg with VTGs on there as well. So there's a couple of the examples on this scenario. This scenario is 6Z82, the 1525 Chaddeston sidings to Brandon down sidings. It's headed with a Class 56 number 103 in its DC Rail Freight grey livery. I can already feel that these wagons seem heavier. I know physics have been updated on these things, so that's nice. We really are going to give this loco a workout. Yeah, the one thing I noticed straight away is the textures aren't like glossy. Everything just looks a bit more refined and natural. And we've got weathering as well. There's all liveries that come in this pack have weathering 1, 2 and 3 states, so there's a variety of what you can come to find. So if you look at, you might actually see there's some differences here. I think this is weathered 2, and then weathered 3 is there's one there as well. There, weathered 3. I doubt there'll be any weathered 1s in here because obviously they won't be brand new at this point. It uses the AP Wagon modern sounds, I think. I'll get to that anyway in a minute when we go through, but I'm just taking a guess at this point. I'll cover that properly in a second. Basically a lot better than the original default sounds. Jack did already do a sound mod for them, but that usually it's all incorporated into this EP. So you don't have to download 2 things. The introduction of the Ealnos GBRF wagon pack by 3D Zug, released with only 3 liveries, 2 real and 1 was fictional, and was based on a JNA-T wagon design of code JN066A. However, the JNA-T classification covers a wider range of designs: JN062A, JN063A, JN063B, JN063C, JN066A and JN067A. The JN062A designs have 9 ribs, with the rest having 11 ribs. This enhancement pack aims to represent all wagon designs as JNA-T with 11 ribs, and as a bonus includes the visually similar JNA-W with design code JN069A. The differences between the represented design codes are as follows. So let me just double check my signal before I go through that. Hoping it's not going to be red. I'm going to go a bit cheat here, and yeah, it is red. Yeah, so 063A is 11 ribs, no sweep door, original bogies and underframe. 063B is 11 ribs, no sweep door, original bogies and underframe. 063C is 11 ribs, sweep door, original bogies and underframe, and the wagon model by 3D Zug. 066A is 11 ribs, no sweep door, new bogies and underframe. As is 067A and also 069A, those are all the same there as well. As you can see, the least populous design code was the one that was modelled. As such, on the majority of wagons, several tweaks have also been made of the placement of text and pictograms to work around the representation of the sweep door. Furthermore, the text and pictograms relating to the wagon's handbrake for the latter three designs are positioned so that they are in an appropriate location for the original bogie and underframe rather than in the middle. Rather than in the correct position of the new under bogie frame. This ensures the arrows pointing to the brake, the handbrake, actually point to it rather than pointing into the thin air. Despite these small adjustments due to model limitations, the included liveries remain very accurate, including the subtle differences between text and pictograms that varies from livery to livery. We'll just close this signal a minute. So, I'll show you all the liveries after I've done this scenario briefly. There's a lot of them because there's a lot of, obviously there's a load of liveries. I think there's 10 liveries, and then there's all the different weathering versions, the different loads that they have as well. But I'll just give you a quick lowdown in verbal form for now. So you've got VTG MRL grey, which is an 063A. 063B is VTG grey. 063B and 067A VTG blue. 063B VTG Capag blue. 063B VTG blue as GBRF base. 063C GBRF blue. 063C GBRF Ermira blue. Ermira, I think that is. That's the red. The logo is the red circular in the corner on like a little like decal bonk on it. With like a, I presume it's a leasing company. I think Ermira. Again, you've got Ermira blue, which is 063C. You've got 066A, which is Tuax, which is red. MRL branding automatically applied to the two wagons with it. 804-6 and 805-3 when numbered in the scenario editor. And finally, on 069A, you've got West Coast Network Rail yellow. That'd be a nice one for people that like doing network rail, like works trains and stuff. That is denied. We haven't got the road because there's a train there. That'll be why. So, features. 10 liveries plus one variation of Tuax red. Weathered 1, weathered 2 and weathered 3 variations for each livery. Correct text and pictogram variations for each livery. Correct numbering for each livery. New wagon loads such as limestone, gypsum, sand and coal, each with 4 variations. Model tail lamp bracket with automatic tail lamp if the wagon isn't coupled. Updated acceleration and brakes physics. Sounds from the Armstrong Powerhouse Wagon Modern sound pack are used. So that's a requirement as well. Otherwise you're not going to get any audio. And then fixes the missing couples between wagons and various other improvements. Very simple to get this into your own scenario itself. Literally all you need to do is tick the 3D Zug filter, then find the wagon and enable it. And all you need to do is just scroll down a bit further than I think where they usually are, and just look in square brackets CJ, and then they'll all be there together. The numbering, only the final 4 digits of the wagon number are used in the scenario editor, due to most of the wagon beginning with the same number of 8170550. On the wagons that have a different prefix of 81705932, this will automatically be applied based on the 4 digits entered into the wagon's number. The tail lamps. A tail lamp is automatically placed on a wagon if it's not coupled with anything. However, this can also be disabled by using the colon thing like AP has, and you put TL in capitals equals 0 on the wagon number. VTG safety sticker. So the VTG safety sticker can also be removed by doing the colon and SS equals 0 to the wagon's number. 2 scenarios come with this enhancement pack. If it didn't get any better, it is already got some scenarios to play with out of the box. So we are running currently 6Z82, which is 1525 Charleston sidings to Brandon Down sidings. We're using the Midland Main Line Sheffield to Derby and the Derby, Nottingham and Leicester extension for this. It covers Tradeston sidings to Syston North Junction, and it uses the DC Rail 56103 locomotive, and I am also rolling backwards. Excellent. Hang on. This must be quite heavy coming out of here. There we go. Just absolutely smoking myself out here at the minute. So this scenario is actually set as well in the year of 2024, 28th of June, and it lasts for 55 minutes. The other scenario is 6 Charlie 28, the 1228 Exeter Riverside Hanson to Westbury Tarmac on South Western Expressways to Reading. It covers the track between Exeter Riverside Hanson to Westbury Tarmac. Traction for that is an Aggregate Industries Freightliner 59001, set in 2024 again on the 11th of December, and that lasts for a duration of 105 minutes for anyone that has a bit more time on the hands. Plenty of requirements. I'm not going to go for the requirements list because that's just boring stuff. And then the credits on this one is Jack Hales, who's done all the work basically, so it is his pack. It's liveries, scripting, modelling, sounds and scenarios, and also a credit goes to Major Wells Design for the use on the tail lamp, which is under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike license. That's the manual out of the way. Let's turn that off. I don't need that now. Let's enjoy the sights and sounds of a noisy 56 coming out of Charleston siding. We even got some wheel slip then. These wagons are pretty useful for a lot of routes. One being the like the Hope Valley Peak Forest. MML, they obviously go across through to the East Coast Main Line. They run across all over the place, to be honest. Like West Coast Main Line, I think they see use on there as well. I think they go across like Fens as well. Yeah, they're quite widespread set of wagons. This is fairly heavy. You can see obviously this is aggregates, I think. Yeah, it's a stone train, this one. This is one of the new loads, but I think. Just nice that they're not like looking through a mirror. It was so shiny. So we're running literally straight through Syston. It's a hazy June afternoon. It's just a straight through run with a lot of thrash. We certainly are keeping you busy with plenty of videos on the run up to the festive period. We're not far away now. I mean, this will be Saturday when this video goes out, so definitely not long at all. 4 days or something. The time this video has been recorded, it was Thursday evening. Fun to see around here. What we need now is an Armstrong Powerhouse Class 60 enhancement pack, so we can get some workings with these done. So these do actually get towed quite a lot with 60s. Not very often I actually get a run out of this end of Derby on the route. Seem to be spending a lot more time around the Peak Forest area. We were up there recently with the HTA wagon pack. I did a bit of Lincoln down to Ratcliffe on the OTS, not on the OTS, on the TSTV stream, not the OTS stream. I'm getting mixed up. This potentially should be the last video I record without all the microphone goodies that are coming. They should be arriving Saturday, all being well, I hope. The physics really must have been off, because this is really heavy. Like, it's getting there. So we are going uphill a bit, I think. It's really working. But not really. So I had hoped to do this video using the TS Rolling Stocks track pack, but unfortunately on this route and the JT track is certain aspects of the route are built with the wide track in mind. So unfortunately in areas it puts really like big gaps in embankments and sides of bridges where the wide track balance would obviously fill them in normally, so I had to revert. It's a shame really, because it's a very nice track, so I'm going to utilise West Coast Main Line South, I think, for a video to show some of that off at some point soon when I get round to it. Probably after Christmas now, that one. Yeah, from what I saw though, it was a transformation in just, that was just very, very, very nice. There is There is a set of mods on TSC, not much, but there is a few bits on there that use that track. And there's a separate one as well that actually adds it into Werryline, so I might put it into there and have a look. And overall, it's been an absolute best of new wagons recently. I mean, TS Rolling Stock also on. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, but day before recording this video. So I think it was the Wednesday. They released a free wagon pack on TSC, which was a PJ wagon. I'm opening the video to do for that as well at some point. I need a scenario to do it on first, but hopefully we'll get one. In the near future appear so I can do that. Nice, it's really working, this train. Currently 48 mile an hour. We are slightly climbing. All the links will be in the description below. There will be two options. You can download the manual first, I think, as well, and then you obviously can download the actual pack if you just want to go and grab it straight away. So if you've got the 3D Zug wagons and the sound pack, well worth getting. Makes them a hell of a lot better. Just approaching Sawley. Not far from Ratcliffe Power Station. That should come into view shortly. Just see the tall chimney now. My assumption is we're going to go onto the slows. Would make sense. Jack kept this really quiet as well, by the way. It was literally about an hour or so before this actually released that I learnt about it. I was like, hey, where's this come from? Really kept it quiet. No idea how long Jack's been working on this, by the way. moment when it just had a little stutter to itself, and it makes a mess of the AWS. There's a lot going on around here, so it's obviously loading a lot of tiles in. It's so eerie that does this. Like covered in proper haze. I don't think we're actually crossing onto the slows at the minute. Let's do it again though. We are slowing down though. Maybe we are going to cross over actually. I can see there's a 15. Here we are. Just after the tunnel. Where them clouds are, it makes it look like there's actual smoke coming out the chimneys. It makes quite a nice screenshot that. Get it lined up right. I wish the game would just stop stuttering like it does. So annoying at times. Once we clear the crossover, we'll be up to 50, then up to 75 just up ahead. Not that we're going to see 75, we're meant to be no more than 60, though we were struggling to get there before. Got performances out of it on the way down here. We're on level ground at the minute. We may get a bit more out of it. It'd have to be favourite location. Usually it will screenshot here. It is a pretty hellfire, this, to be honest. This is what a grid should be doing. Working hard. What we'll do, we're going to leave this scenario where we are. We're going to head over to the usual haunt of Leeds Midland Road and take a look at some of the wagons. Well, I'll say some, the whole lot of wagons that have been dumped down. Join me over there in a short moment and we'll have a look around what there is on offer. So join us down at Midland Road, and as you can see, there is a lot. I did say there was a lot. Now what you see is each type of wagon in its respective row of the livery. And as you can, if you look at the top of them, you can see the differences in the loads. Like you've got the coal, empty, gypsum, limestone, and sand in these. So I'm going to go in manual order, just so I know where we're at. So I'm going to start off over here with the grey ones. So we've got MRL VTG grey. These also have the Mend It Rel emblem on them. Let's start up there. Got the logo. All the detail on there. I do love that. So yeah, you can see this has got coal in it. So basically you've got 3 states of weathering, as I mentioned earlier. So weathered 1, weathered 2 and 3. Getting gradually dirtier or rustier. They got empties. Obviously you can see inside there. Got gypsum. You've got limestone or stone. And sand. You've then got on the next rake of grey, you've got VTG ones, which is basically just the VTG logo. Again, all the same loads on them. Now, where's VTG blue? There it is. So this one's VTG blue. You got VTG Capag blue, or Capag, wherever that's hiding, somewhere in here. There it is. Got also the Start Stay Safe on there. And so on. You've got a VTG blue, which is a GBRF base livery, which is hiding somewhere. God knows where. I've got that many train liveries down here. I don't know which one's which. It's here somewhere. I can't for the life of me figure out which one it is. Is it this one? I think it's that one. looking at the picture, it looks like that one. And then you got GBRF blue, which is just the GBRF logo right down the side. GBRF Ealnos blue, which is this one. You can see all these got tail lamps at the minute as well. If they're actually coupled together, then the tail lamp will go until you get to the end of the train. You've also got Ealnos blue, which is this one. It's just got that logo. You've got 2X, which is the distinctive red one, which is like totally like, well, that and the yellow one, which is the two stand out quite well. Again, this one, if you put the specific numbers 804 to 6 and 805-3, you'll get the MRL branding on them as well. Finally, West Coaster, which is the Network Rail yellow, the Network Rail logo on there. These will stand out quite well. And there you have it. Again, if you've enjoyed the video and you like what you've seen and you've got the requirements, do go and grab this. Well worth picking up to enhance the wagons, because they really do need it. Putting it bluntly. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell for future videos, and you can catch us on Twitch at twitch.tv/trainsim_TV on a Monday and a Friday, doing all sorts of either Sim Rail, Trains in World, or TS Classic. So there's a variety going on there. And with the Christmas period, we've got some special streams coming up as well, which will feature obviously our monthly Wreck Fest, which will be the last one for the year, and something else planned potentially with some Railroader, with a bunch of us. More on that soon though. Take care, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and again, we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.